Creamy chocolate pudding popsicle is the recipe I will teach you in today's video. Today you will learn how to make this delicious popsicle made with boxed chocolate pudding with a super creamy base, no condensed milk, no heavy cream, and no foam. Do you like this type of video and are you new around here? Then I want to invite you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell because here on the channel we have new videos every day. To check out the step-by-step of this recipe, it is very easy. Just click on the like button right at the beginning of the video so you do not forget and come with me. In a pan, with the heat still off, add 1 cup of sugar. My cup is 240 milliliters. As I told you, this recipe does not use condensed milk, and just 1 cup of sugar is enough to sweeten it, because the boxed pudding is already sweet. Add 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 50%. It is important to add this extra cocoa because the chocolate from the boxed pudding alone is not enough to give that strong chocolate flavor. Add 1 tablespoon of ice cream stabilizer, and if you cannot find ice cream stabilizer in your city, you can replace it with 15 grams of CMC. The boxed chocolate pudding can be found in any supermarket, and you can also find it in the traditional pudding flavor. This box has 50 grams. If you would like me to test the traditional pudding version with homemade caramel sauce, let me know in the comments and I will test it and tell you if it really tastes like pudding popsicle and if it can be sold that way. Leave lots of comments and I will bring this recipe soon. Mix the dry ingredients well before adding the milk. This step is important because the ice cream stabilizer is a very fine powder and dissolves better with dry ingredients. If you add the milk first and then mix, small lumps of ice cream stabilizer may remain. Remember that the ingredient list is always available in the description of the video. Next, add 1 liter of whole milk at room temperature and mix until everything is dissolved before turning on the heat. For you who like my recipes and want to always have them on hand, I launched an ebook with 100 gourmet popsicle recipes. There you will find detailed step-by-step instructions with important tips, especially if you are just starting in the popsicle business, and also photos of each popsicle so you can see how they look. And you know what is even better? By getting my ebook with 100 gourmet popsicle recipes, I will also give you a bonus ebook with 50 more recipes of fit, detox, alcoholic, and economic popsicles. So in total, you will get 150 recipes. I have seen many ebooks out there with only 10 recipes being sold for the same price or even more. That is why this ebook is really worth it and you will not regret it. To guarantee yours, just check the link in the pinned comment. I mixed everything until completely dissolved. Now I will take this base to the stove. Medium heat, always stirring so it does not stick to the bottom of the pan. It is quick, just to thicken the base slightly. When it starts to bubble and boil, lower the heat and leave it for 2 more minutes. After 2 minutes, turn off the heat. The consistency will be like this. After it cools down, it thickens a little more. While it cools, I will teach you how to make a Nutella ganache to use as filling for this popsicle or any other flavor you want. To make the Nutella ganache, I have 150 grams of Nutella, and I will add 100 grams of heavy cream and mix very well. That is it. Very easy to make. If you do not want to use Nutella, you can replace it with dulce de leche or even ready-made chocolate syrup from the supermarket. It also works perfectly. I chose to make it this way, but it is just a suggestion. You can prepare it however you prefer. Once the ganache is ready, transfer it to a squeeze bottle to make it easier. Inside each bag, I will add 15 grams of ganache. As I said, you can also make this with chocolate syrup or even prepare a chocolate ganache instead of Nutella. If you add 1 gram more, that is fine. Now just spread the chocolate ganache inside the bag. This bag is size 6 by 24, very resistant. The base has already cooled down. It does not need to be completely cold. You can use it still warm. And if while cooling a thin skin forms on top, just stir well with a spoon or whisk to dissolve it. The result of this base is super creamy, as I told you. And at the beginning of the video, I said no condensed milk and no heavy cream. And yes, the base is without condensed milk and without heavy cream. I only used heavy cream in the filling, which is optional. I like to clarify this because some people might comment, but the title says no condensed milk and no heavy cream. Yes, the base does not use them, only the filling does. And if you want your base to yield 10 popsicles, you can add 1 liter and 300 milliliters of milk. With just 1 liter, it makes 9 units. You can add the 300 milliliters and your base will not be weak or lacking flavor. Why does it make only 9 popsicles with 1 liter of milk? Because while cooking, the base reduces a little, so if you want to keep the standard yield of 10 units, just add 300 milliliters of milk. And if you want to make this recipe more economical, you can skip the filling and use only the base, because the base itself is already delicious. I finished filling the bags and it made 9 popsicles of about 120 milliliters each. I will freeze them now, but before showing you the final result, I want to know if you already left your like and your comment. If you have not yet, do it right now so you will not forget. As I always say, your comments and likes are very important. They motivate me and help my work a lot. So I am counting on you. Popsicles are ready, frozen. Now I will cut them so you can see how they look inside. They turn out soft and creamy because of the boxed pudding, which gives all the creamy and the flavor. I found it very similar to that chocolate yogurt. It really tastes alike. Just make this recipe, then come back here to tell me what you think. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Remember that here on the channel, we have new videos every day. So make sure your notification bell is on so you do not miss anything. And I am preparing a special series of ice creams to enjoy the hot weather that is already here. So turn on the bell to not miss it. That was today's recipe. I hope you liked it. A big kiss and see you in the next video.